Hello. Let's just take a moment here. This is Splingy Dudes, aka Matt Reynolds' dead pixel method. No, I'm not actually going to put a dead pixel on the screen. That would remove all of the work you have to do. A bit of background. I've been studying the Copernican revolution of philosophy, Immanuel Kant, studying quantum physics, Carl Jung, all that kind of stuff. And I've gotten to a point where I think I've mastered all of their techniques in practice, not necessarily in theory. And what I've gotten to is a streamlined method of reaching that point. It doesn't require actually reading anything or doing anything or learning anything, because the point will always be the same. So, in your mind's eye, imagine your mind's eye is a screen. Not a 3D screen. Like a sort of infinitely small, zero-dimensional dot that permeates through all things. But then focus not on that. Your mind will find a reason to rationalize it automatically. What it will know is that it's a dead pixel in its knowledge. Stare at that dead pixel for as long as you can in your mind. And I am going to take a hit. Sorry, I probably should have blown the smoke on the camera. But see, there's a difference. Once your consciousness was aware of that dead pixel, you returned to the original topic immediately, didn't you? You see, someone said it best, that in the art of self-individuation, becoming the best version of yourself, mental effort is self-defeating. But I have found exactly one thing you could spend all the mental effort and gain all of the benefits. All you have to do is focus on a dead pixel in your brain that you do not know, that is from your nervous system, or from the mind of God that you cut off, or from 0-point energy fields, whatever you personally believe. Because it is a null point of knowledge. The truth of that dead pixel can only be focused by observing it, staring at it for long periods of time. Eventually, you're going to get sick of it. You might have noticed this earlier, easily, like it was already in your head. Sometimes you have to do some digging. But as long as you're trying to find your way to the dead pixel, all mental effort will be paid off, because the only conclusion to integrating that dead pixel is self-individuation. And you must try every avenue. The more you synchronize with that dead pixel, the more it synchronizes with you. You must merge with the abyss. Now, there are different beliefs for what this is. Some call it Ein Sof, like in the Kabbalah. Some call it 0-point energy, quantum information, Holy Spirit, the pre-emanated mind of God. But it is a null conclusion, because information has a structure. no matter what way you look at it, and your perspective on that set of information. And like out here, however you want to rationalize it, is any information that is not in your head passes through your head, but that is an implicit bias. So instead of thinking, you focus on that mental dead pixel, and you might imagine like a mouse or something, and you can use it as a crosshair, but that's not accurate because you're only aiming in 2 dimensions, right? Sometimes there's a place you get to, but there'll always be that same dead pixel. That dead pixel is what is required for you to join all the parts of your mind that you've cut off, because they're all seeing it too. And you need your whole brain to figure this out. So, the only obvious conclusion is that all mental efforts struggling trying to find the dead pixel will result in self-individuation. And if you don't believe in individuation, good. Don't believe in it. That's not the point. The point is not to know what happens at the end. For everyone, it's a different thing. It looks different. But the truth for you is just a different way to adorn and embrace that dead pixel. And eventually, your mind and the dead pixel completely synced. Hard reset, flatline. You wake up the next morning after doing this for a long ass time, and it feels like a door has been closed behind you, forever completely changing your fabric of reality. Whereas before you would have worried. But you're the dead pixel now. And you can aim yourself.